Okay, so welcome back to our series as we've started solving the Wassce question for economics 2015 May-June. Okay, and we are dealing with the question 1 of section A of paper 2, and we are asked to use this graph to answer the question below. But in our previous lesson or presentation, we've solved the A aspect. We are done with the A aspect. So we are moving on to the B aspect of the question 1, which is the last one under question 1. Okay. So if you've missed the previous series or presentation, then I will advise you to go back to the channel, then you'll find it over there. Okay. Without wasting much time, let's look at the question or the requirements of the question, which is the B. So the question says that if the price of the firm's product is $40, calculate the firm's profit or loss when the following units are sold. So we have 2 units. If 2 units are sold, what will be the profit or loss? Then the II if 4 products are sold. Okay, so let's move on to the suggested answer. Okay, so the B. And before we can do that, we have to get a formula for that. Okay, so we are looking for either a profit or loss. Okay, so profit or loss equal to total revenue. Okay, so total revenue less total cost. Okay, so total revenue less total cost. Then what is the formula for total revenue? Okay, so let's break it down. So here, but T's are equal to total revenue equal to the price of the product times the quantity sold. Okay, so price of the product times the quantity sold, and the total cost, we already know the total cost formula, so there is no need for us to write the total cost. Okay, and the question says that we should find the total cost, the profit or loss when units or 2 units of the product are sold. Okay, so let's find the total revenue at Q2. Okay, when 2 products are sold. Okay, so TR2 equal to, by the formula we said, TR equal to what? Q times P, which is the price times the quantity, will give you the total revenue. And from the question, the price for each product or for the firm product is $40. Okay, so you can see from the question, always the question will give it to you to give you a hint of the price. Okay, so from here the price is $40. Okay, so $40 times, okay, $40 times, pardon me, $40 times 2. Okay, because the question said when 2 products are sold, so the quantity here will be 2. Okay, so this one will give us a total revenue of $80. Okay, 40 times 2 will give us 80. Okay, so the total revenue for selling 2 products will be $80. So now that we've gotten the figure for the variable in the question, let's see if you are making, okay, the total cost for, so total cost TC2, so TC2 also equal to what? So let's find out, okay? So TC2, and you can get that by using the graph, okay? So let's go back to the question. So when 2 units are sold, what will be the unit for producing 2 products, okay? So if the company produces 2 products, the total cost will be what? So let's trace it from here up to the total cost curve, then we trace it to the cost figure. So the cost of producing 2 products will be $100, okay, from the graph. So it will be $100. Okay, and the profit is ascertained. I forgot to tell you that before we move on. The profit, or we get a profit whenever the total revenue is greater than total cost, okay? The reverse is true for loss. So whenever total cost is more than total revenue, then we are making a loss. So from here, the total revenue is $80 and the total cost is $100. So obviously the business is making a loss, okay? So if the company is able to sell 2 products, then they are going to make loss. Okay, so if you slot that one in, which is profit or loss, so the question is we should determine whether we are going to make profit or loss. Okay, so it will be 80, which is the total revenue, less 100, which is the total cost. So at the end of the day, we are getting a negative figure, which is loss. Okay, so it's going to be minus 80. Sorry. So 80 minus 100 will give us minus 80 minus 100 will give us minus 20, right? Okay, so minus $20. So the firm is making a loss of $20 whenever they sell 2 products. Okay, so if the company is able to sell 2 products or make a sales of 2 products, then they are going to incur a loss of $20. Okay, so you have to bring the negative sign. So here we are making a loss of $20. We are done with the I aspect of it. So let's move on to the other one, which is the II, when the company is able to sell 4 units. Okay, so here we are having II. Okay, so we've already quoted the formula, so there is no need. So we just find the figures for the variables. Okay, so total revenue at for quantity being sold is going to be, we know the price to be $40. Okay, times 4 units. Okay, so at the end of the day, what are we getting? So total revenue equal to, so 40 times 4 will give you how much? Will give us $160. Okay, so $160 is the total revenue for selling 4 products. Okay, for selling 4 products. So once we've gotten the total revenue, we have to get the total cost. So the total cost for output be how much? And we'll be able to get that when we trace it from the graph. Okay, so at output 4, what is the total cost? So we trace it from here. When it touches the total cost curve, then we trace it to where we have the cost figure. So we are getting 1 from here. Let's trace it well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 is here. Okay, so from here to here, we trace it. It's 140. Okay, it's 140. So from here to this side is 140. Okay, I hope I'm right. Let's trace it from 4 outputs. Let's trace it well. Okay, so if you don't trace it well, you might get it wrong. Yeah, so we are getting 140. Okay, from here to here, from here also to this side. Okay, so we are getting 140. If you trace it well, you get 140. Okay, my cursor is misbehaving. Okay, so if you trace it from here to this side, then you trace it from here to this side. I hope you are with me. So the cost for producing 4 units is 140. Okay, 140. Is 140. Let's check it well and see. Now here is supposed to, sorry, 4 times 4, 16. Okay, so 160 rather. Okay, sorry for the mistake. Okay, so 40 times 4 will give us $160. Okay, so the total revenue is 160, and the total cost at output 4, or when you produce 4 units to be sold, we will incur a cost of $140. Okay, so now let's write it into the formula. So profit or loss equal to 160 less $140. Okay, and this gives us a profit of $20. Okay, so at this stage the business is making a profit. Okay, so when the business is able to sell 4 products, it will be making a profit of $20. Okay, so here therefore, so as I said, when you finish you have to summarize the answer. Okay, so therefore therefore profit for outputs 4 equal to $20. Okay, so you have to summarize it. So here too you have to also summarize it. Therefore the loss for producing outputs 2, for selling output 2 or 2 products is equal to negative $20. Okay, so if the business sells 2 products, it is making a loss of $20. But if the business is able to sell 4 products, to be making a profit of $20. Okay, so this is all for the requirements for question B. under question 1. And this brings us to the end of question number 1. Okay, so we are done with the solution for question number 1. We started with the A. We move on to the II of option A. Then you move on to the II aspect of it. Then we move on to the B. We began with the I aspect of it. Then we concluded with the II of the question for option or for question B. Okay, and the question B has to do with the determination of profit or loss. And the formula for profit or loss is equal to total revenue less total cost. And whenever total revenue is greater than total cost, then we are getting profit. But if total cost is greater than total revenue, then we are getting a loss. So from the first, or for the I, we had a loss of $20 because the total cost of producing 2 products was 100. And if the business sells the 2 products, they were getting a revenue of $80. Okay, so the difference represents a loss. But when you move on to the II aspect of the question, the total revenue for selling 4 products was $160, and the cost of producing it was $40. So if you strike the difference, we had the positive figure, which is $20. Okay, so this is where we will end the presentation on question number 1 of 2015 May-June economic past question. Okay, so we are done with the question 1 of the paper. In our subsequent series, we'll be considering the second aspect of it. Okay, the paper 2, we'll be considering the question 2 under that, which has to do with section A. Okay, so if you have any question, kindly let me know. And if you have any specific question for me to solve it for you, send it through the WhatsApp line that you see on the screen. I will be excited to attend to them. If you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly do it for me. Then you press the bell icon so that you receive a notification for any updates relating to the channel. Okay, thank you very much for watching. See you